Hey everyone, welcome to my December plan with me. This month's theme is unlike most December spreads, it's not Christmassy, it's gonna be Vogue. It's gonna be minimalist, it's gonna be aesthetic, and it's gonna be in black and white. But I think it still looks festive because of the font. So for this theme, you really don't need much. You could pretty much do it all with one black pen. But I ended up using one thick brush pen that I got from Lidl ages ago, so it's not the best, but it works. And then I used these fine liners that I have in different sizes. I mostly used the 0.8 and the 0.5. Only for the calendar later on I used a 0.2 for the lines. So here you can see I'm outlining and then coloring in the letters. I did it like this because I thought it'd be cool to line up the E's in December. And you'll see later that I actually left them blank to see if that will look nice, but in the end it didn't, so I colored them in. So for the next spread, I did my calendar page. I went with a slightly different layout this month. Usually I would do one big calendar on one page and then kind of fill in the boxes with the tasks or assignments that I have to do. This month I opted for a kind of timeline where I put all the numbers 1 to 31 in just on the side in a line, and then I made a little calendar. The calendar was probably the toughest thing in this whole setup because the numbers that I used, like the font of the numbers that I used for the calendar, was very demanding, and it literally, I think it took me 10 minutes to fill this in. So you're watching it at times 8 the speed. But, you know, it does give it a Christmassy vibe, so I think it's worth it. So when that was finally done, I can move on to the budget page, which, like always, just has my 4 columns for the day, the description, out and in. And I used the 0.8 for the lines, and then the big brush pen for the top. And for all the lettering I do apart from the title page, I used a 0.5. I filled in the day description plus and minus with a white gel pen, but on the video you can't see it at all. I had to go over it twice to make it visible, but I mean it works, except not at this angle apparently. So the next two pages I was quite excited about. I did a goals page for 2020, which might seem counterintuitive, but it's just to make sure I make the most of the month that's left, and I have quite some uni assignments due this month. I have this goals page. And then I also made my first 2021 page, which was quite exciting. Can't wait for the new year. I made 4 sections on this page. One for goals that I have for 2021, and one for my dreams, or just, you know, things I want to achieve that aren't specifically goals. Then one for learning, things that I just want to learn for whatever reason, could be uni related or not. And the last one is create, so maybe more YouTube video ideas, or I don't know, film scripts that I want to write. Anything really that's creative. And again, the white gel pen, it's a pretty good gel pen. I guess it just doesn't work on this particular marker. But yeah, it's okay. And then finally we have the first weekly spread. I went really minimalist with this one. I did not even the full name of the day. I just wrote M for Monday, T for Tuesday, etc. And the number next to it in a very small font. And then at the bottom I decided to do my habit tracker like usual, and this month I'll be tracking whether I did anything fun, my water, because we gotta stay hydrated even though it's not summer, and whether I've written that day, whether I read anything. This new one is whether I did anything to do with film, and then the eat healthy. And then next to that, I just have a notes section. So when I finished the page, I thought it looked a little bit too dull, so I decided to add some monochromatic washi tape and these strips of striped paper, which I actually got from the planner, which I also got the quote from my quote page in my last video. And that's it. So here's a final flip through. The title page. Nice calendar. I decided to add another drop shadow there. Budget page. And goals for 2020 and for 2021. and my weekly spread for the first week. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.